Welcome to another market review for the week ended November 13, 2020. I will tell you this another market entirely. If I say bullish market is underestimated, this is called fire market. In the history of Nigeria, on the history of stock market, I will tell you what happened on Thursday has not happened in the last 5 to 4 years. But I will tell you, for before this time, 2008, when the market was also on a hot situation like this, or was bullish as what we saw on Thursday, the market was also moving like this. But the difference between then and now is that the investors in this current market, in this time, are sophisticated investors and traders that are now knowledgeable investors that are taking decisions based on fact, not just following bandwagon. It has reflected on the kind of stocks that are rallying on the exchange for a while now. There are some stocks that that they are constantly making up because of they are seeing fundamentals, despite the economic situation is not supporting the market in terms of seeing a downturn, the negative macro indicators and all those stuff. For the market, because of liquidity, and I will tell you, which I've said before, that the monetary policy and CBN actually supported the market because they have intention of driving the economy. In a capitalist market economy, you want the economy to move up, and that you have to make funds available for private sector so that they can drive the economy. And when this fund is available, the immediate sector or the immediate place you can see the impact immediately is the market, which we are seeing now. Because I said it earlier that in the history of Nigeria, we are just seeing rates low as this, and that is what is major factor that's influencing the market positively. I will tell you that, and I will say kudos to CBN. But yes, the economy is yet to pick up due to the policy that we're doing now. Why the low interest rate is to drive the economy, and this is the right time. If as the way the monetary policy is moving and the fiscal policy is also implementing policies that are that is going to move in the same direction, I will tell you we'll recover from this economic downturn fast. But only that the policy somersault in terms of physical environment is increasing, and they come with one policy that will even affect the monetary policy, affect the economy, and bastardly, and that is what we are seeing. But I believe that going forward, things will find its root, and at the same time we'll get a better economy. But as to speak now, the first door or the first place that is enjoying the CBN policy is the equity market, and it's all over the world. When there's low interest rate, the capital market will benefit much from it. I will tell you, take a look how the market have been moving. 3 weeks ago, when the auction of treasury bill was done, the rates dropped to as low as 0.95. You see, fund moved to the market, capital market, on a speed. And also during that month of October, there was maturity of what? Of OBO bill, treasury bill, and other bond. During that period, there was liquidity. About 2.2 trillion was out in the month of October. You saw the impact that October alone, for the month of October, the market gained up to 7.94%, almost 8% for that period. I will tell you now that just on Wednesday here again, what happened on Thursday was not unexpected, because on Wednesday there's another option again, and monetary policy, the rate for TGB also dropped as low as what? 0.30%. That alone also was oversubscribed, but fund had to move, because I'm telling you, I said it in one of the training, or I said that the way it's going, when CBN continue to drop this rate, when I mean rate in terms of other investment window, where in fund will go to equity market. As to speak now, despite the prices of equities have rallied to this, I'm telling you, some stocks are having a dividend yield of 10%. Some are having a dividend of 13-14%, even as price of stock have risen to this level. And not only that, some stocks are still ahead of inflation. It tell you even the market performance on its own year to date is about 30%, and that is far above inflation. Inflation is about 13 points. That means even times 2 inflation, let's say this official was saying, if you want to factor, the real inflation, let's say 28, it's still above it. But we are saying that the market is leading, and for that, people are looking at where can we edge against this inflation, and that is the market. And don't forget that just towards the end of the week, that's yesterday, there's another adjustment in fuel price. Not that inflation will continue to go up, but this adjustment of is also going to favor some sector in the market, which we're going to discuss going forward. And that sector, and you can see that that is the only sector as a student that's lacking behind, year to date. And because the only factor only sector lacking behind, that will be attention, because that means most stocks there are undervalued. And now we're seeing that their margin is likely to increase. You as an investor should also be looking the way of that sector. Pick stock in that sector. Yes, I see that you as an investor, we need to know how to position right away so that we can take advantage of this movement. We expect that yes, the result for full year might not be too fantastic for 2020. But going forward into 2021, I see that sector coming up, and you as an investor should also be looking at that sector, because the increment again is also a plus. The margin has improved. I said that even when the consumption of fuel has dropped because of people working online, people on the road reducing, but that will not affect the margin as well, because it's an essential commodity that people need to move around to power a lot of things. For that, that margin will be a plus to that sector, and it's going to reflect on their bottom line. If you see what is happening in healthcare sector, you can see how policies of government is also impacting their bottom line. You can see also what is happening in agriculture sector, how the policy of government is also impacting, likely also going to do on even going forward on the manufacturing sector, if the economy, because if inflation remains relatively low, cost of borrowing for the vulnerability to also reduce. But only that the consumption aspect of it is what is dragging it down. People are not earning much, and now that they are hiking fuel again, it's going to also reduce people buying power or purchasing power, because what, they are going to spend more on the road, and price of goods also keep on going up because of what, the high. I've said it earlier that right from the one that the major factor driving inflation in that is policy of what, of the government. And it's not that things are, because if you are increasing fuel price and you know that's going to affect everything entirely in Nigeria, every aspect, the price of goods will go. If you go to the market today, price of goods will go to top because of this little increment, and you have not increased the price of what, of you have not increased the salary of, the salary of people that are working, you're going to really drive price. But one thing that going forward, if government will do the needful, I'll tell you, it will fall in place. The inflation will start coming back gradually. But how long it take, we don't know. But until the economy improves, things start changing, naturally the inflation will come down. But if you can provide funds to drive activities, engage people, when people are earning, they can consume. But when a lot of people are unemployed, how will they have the purchasing power to do anything? I think this is the place we need to get it right as a government. Let's know that monetary policy and fiscal policy should go together so that the economy will come out better, and that will help us to bounce back as a economy. But as we speak, the market still maintain the momentum. I said it that for the history of Nigeria, this is the first time we're seeing the market gaining in a week about 12.9%. Just about 2.1 trillion in a week. This is massive, and investors have really cash out. Some traders have really cashed out this week, made money and smiling. And I believe those in buy and sell signal, I'll tell you all of that, because there's a lot of sell signal, and you will meet your target, even surpass them because of what the market. I tell you that when there is positive sentiment in the market, there's liquidity. Yes, company numbers is also a plus, but the major fundamental of any market anywhere in the world is liquidity, and that liquidity is in our market. I mean, this rally is likely to last even the first quarter of the year. Why? If the coming NPC meeting, which I don't expect them to adjust, I've said it earlier, to adjust interest, because the purpose of that interest rate low has not been achieved. The economy is still dragging feet until we cross the 50 point of our purchasing management index. When I say yes, we are coming, but since we are below it, that means the economy is still in contraction. We need to come out of it. And for me, I don't see that, unless there's something else what they are saying that we are not seeing or I'm not seeing. And I think, but let's wait and see. But liquidity in the market, because of the low treasury bill, at what I know is oversubscribed for those like pensioners, those big few people, fine. But I'm telling you, fund managers will not go and put their fund there. How many other people tell you their own money story? But where you see and anywhere you can make, as you speak now, the average dividend in the market is above 4.5 above for that, and you are going to wait for less than 6 months to make this. And then I think it's better we as an investor or trader to take advantage of this money, this market situation, but only that you have to be wise. You have to invest You have to invest widely and set a goal, and your entering and exit strategy is very important. Look at before I go further, let's look at the market data for the week. The market opened at uh, at 31,016.17 and closed at 35,037.46, gaining 4,021.29 in terms of basic number, that is change, and representing what 12.97, which I said, which is almost 13% in just 1 week. Then bringing year to date about 30.53 is massive, and this is good. This market is recovering quickly, and as speaking now, this market performance for this week has taken the market to August position in 2000 and what in 2008. You see, market is even that means market have recovered all they have lost in 2019, moving to now 2018. There you the market is going well. That means as a wise investor or trader, this is the time to take advantage of this move. Those that have when your portfolios are still in red, you don't need to panic. Although you need to sell some and move to the world. But if you know that what you are owning can still buy, can still hold it and let it recover. But if you add fresh one, this is time to even buy stock as you are trading. Those ones that are in red also will come up again, because this market is likely to move on. But one thing is that as we speak now, dividend yield is also dropping. But I'm still telling you, not despite that is dropping, is better than other investment we do. That means the attraction in equity market still remain intact. If you look at this chart, what I was going last week, there is a gap up here. And if you can check from this 2013 down to here, I have not seen a sharp gap as what we saw last week. And for that, it tells you that the market is bullish. The market has even touched the Fibonacci retracement of the 16 point up direction, targeting the 281.8%. If market, that means market are fully recovered, even market fully recover before the end of the year, I will tell you, and the possibility of market recovery before the end of the year is high, because we have not seen the earning season, which is the major earning season in the Nigerian history market, because that is in the history of Nigerian market, that is major earning season where dividend are paid, where December year end companies pay their dividend in the month of March and April. If that starts from February, when the early flyers started dropping their numbers, for me, the market is likely to recover all they had lost in the last 3 years, and that would be nice. That means every position that you have taken in 2008 and one market dies, a market tumbled on you, and you didn't bail out, and you are still in the market holding. Good news for you, you are about to bounce back. But if you have also taken advantage of the dip we saw in March this year, and you're able to buy at that particular price, or able to take another fresh position, let me use that language, and you should be smiling to the bank as we speak now. I will tell you, most of the positions that were made loss, gradually we are recovering them, and those that were making good, I'm telling you, anybody that tells you that in the capital market you don't make loss is all again is not telling you the truth. You need to understand that let your winning side be more than your losing side. That is the game. If you can maintain that, I'm telling you, you will always smile to bank. Yes, when you make mistake from any of your investment decisions, or what I call it post trading analysis, you need to sit down and see what happened, and you adjust your strategy and move ahead. The same market where you lost money, the same market you're going to make money. If you decide to sit on the fence, you will only be complaining. Come back to this market and take advantage of this sentiment that is in the market, this bullish run, and create wealth for yourself. This is the time to create wealth through equity market. And as far as the interest rate to remain low, the company also going forward, if they come improve, their number will also support the price. But as we speak, there's a level that this price will get to. The numbers will not be enough to support it, because the economy is not supporting the company performance. But as far as liquidity, I'm telling you, price of equity will still grow. But those companies that has fundamental are the ones around. These are dividend driven stock. And also, if you look at the market performance. The market performance key indicators, you see that the dividend paying stock index are the one having the highest return year to date, 59.15. It tells you that this is where money are going. People are looking at dividend. If people are still playing safe, despite that there's liquidity system, those companies that can still do something that people are looking at. But in 2008, 2007, every year your stock was good. That is the difference between now and then. People have learned, and also I want to say thanks for those that are following investors who have guided them enough, and we are still guiding them. And you see, this investment education has really helped people to change their the orientation, to see now that you need to have investment, you need to have entry strategy, you need to have exit strategy, you need to know when to play defensive, and that's why, as I said it today, that the first CD video I did in April, early April till today, the demand is still high. People are still calling for that video because what I said, stock that defensive stock to play with in this session, how to do it, and those stock as we go and keep them, all those stock that we mentioned have recovered more than 100% as we speak. If you are in those stock, but when there's such environment, people want to say, oh, listen, but those that take decision, that took decision that period, I'm telling you, they are already smiling to the bank. But still, we are still guiding you, we are still here. That's why we are doing this review, so that you can also sit up and prepare for what the coming summit. That summit is where you know how to even play safe in this bullish market. Even as how the market is bullish, you also have to be very careful so that when the market turns at any time, you won't be trapped. Then that means you need information. That's why you need to join us on December 5th, 2020 for Invest 2021 Summit, where no more than seven professionals in the market are coming together to share their trading ideas, their insight on how to take advantage of the new opportunity in the market, show you the path to follow to profit. And also at the end of that, that training, you are having 10 golden stock to buy for 2021, and you are sure to make one. I will tell you when to exit. We are giving the buying range, everything, and when to exit this position before the market will turn in 2021. I tell you, don't miss it. If you have not registered, go online register. The fees is small. I think it's about 15,000 naira. And if you have made money, 15,000 is peanuts for you to pay, to take more, to have more information, to enlighten yourself, to share ideas. And also don't forget we're having our every Saturday section, just 1 hour between 12 to 1. Question and answer with Ambrose, purely on investment, on equity market. We'll discuss, rub mine. Yes, you have your own answer, you have my own answer. You ask questions. That makes things easier so that you can prepare your mind going further into this bullish market. We have to also be very careful. Rub mine. And that's why I said it anytime. Anybody that follow me that in abroad, they will call analyst consensus. What are they saying? What are people doing? You look at to see what people are, like people that you should call when you want to make investment to consult one or the other. You need to have them so that you will not be one man range, one man no squad. No, when you do all this, it's better your investment decision at the same time because you have a goal already. That goal you will achieve it, and that's why we are here to guide you in invest data. Then before I round up, I think the market I said was extremely bullish. As we speak, about 69 stocks gained for the week, and that is that the market growth was on fire. Only just 12 stocks were on the loser chart for the week under review. I will tell you that Owado led the gainer start, and this is likely to remain from what we are just seeing. That it's just that Owado has not been transparent, in terms of giving figure. Also, you have to play with caution because this company for almost getting to now 2 years, 3 years, we have not seen their results. Quarterly, we have not seen full years. They've not released 2008 full year results. They've not released 2009. And the year 2020 is about ending. We have to also be very careful. I tell you, these numbers are good. These scorecards are good to guide you whether to stay put or not. But when a company is not released them, you have to also be very careful. Then Japo was the second one on that list, gaining 43.4%. It opened the week at 23 kobo and closed at 33 kobo. No, that is massive. But I will tell you, such company like well, even with their proposal of going into gold, I will tell you how to also be very careful. And also, why I say careful, this penny stock, there are a lot of pranks there, and so this is a company I know that for almost 6 years and 8 years, nothing has come out of them. What we saw in their book that was looking good is that when they sold their assets, fine. Then they say they're going to good, fine. I'm not saying if you not invest, but have to go very careful. There are a lot of good stocks on the exchange that you can make money, but when you see opportunity in gold, fine. You are free to go, fine. But Northern Nigeria, fine. I'll tell you, this is a company that even the numbers are supporting the rally. That's why I say company that are good fundamental are having the right patronage. People are buying into them. Livestock, this is a company that bounced back powerfully. Look at the number and it has been in the market. And tell you when liquidity is in the market and company number is well, you see rally. If you have gotten our master earnings season, I said it that during any season there's always an aura, there's always a momentum that is not common in other season, other section. That means if you really want to make money, you have to go with this seasonal things. Quarterly earnings and all those other seasonal things. You make money with ease in using all those things. As an investor or trader, you need to understand how all these things work. It will go a long way to guide you. There are a lot of stuff that gain. There are a lot, but I will just mention also the few ones that on the few ones that are on the few ones that are on the loser chart, so that you can take advantage of this pullback, because those ones that are losing now are likely the ones that will lead well, because their price are, especially those that has good fundamental and their price have adjusted that during the week. I'm telling you, the liquid that is still driving the market is still there. Yes, the bank's result we're expecting, which is also another thing we should look at. This bank result, I don't expect it to be as bad as, even to go too bad or no. But I've seen the result from Stanbic, I've seen the one from Fidelity. It's an insight what we should expect from others that are standing now. For me, you can still just hold on your backing stock. If you want to sell, you can sell some part now, take profit and watch. If the number comes, it's going to also support the movement of this stock. The thing again we should consider is that this banking stock were expecting their number. What is important there is that you need to look at what is their dividend yield now to speak. Even at this price, if you look at the full gas, look at the dividend yield as at Friday for FBNH is about 4.61, while those of UBA is still above 10%, which is good for UBA. That means UBA still have room to go up. Even though their price at 12.13 naira, if they pay dividend, it will still above 7%. If they maintain their 1 naira, they pay. And if they add to it, I don't see banks adding, growing their dividend this period. They might have to play flat, leave their dividend unchanged, the same what they paid 2019, or they cut little. But as we speak now, as at Friday, the dividend yield for UBA is 10.87, that of GTB is 7.69, and as Zenith Bank is 10.31. You see, Zenith Bank is likely to touch 32 and going forward, even when they pay the 2 naira 50 kobo plus the interim, which is that means anything above 28. Citibank bank is still good. Why? Because it still has room to go up. This is a bank that the earnings have been constantly on the uptrend. Go and check it every quarter and every year. This bank, the earnings has been up, and their payout is attractive and it has been consistent. And you get it as when you don't need to wait. That's another thing. And the next one there is assets. These are the Fuga, the first year banks having a 7.10%. You see, assets also still have room to go, and the price is still low. No, even at touching 10 and coming back because of profit taking on Friday. I think that by next week, after a little profit taking, they say, especially a pullback, after market have rallied for this while, don't expect the market to keep up going. Expect the pullback to come a little. After that, they continue the uptrend. That pullback will also create opportunity for you to enter. If you have sold in some position, you enter and also continue with the rally. For me, the market, even the chart pattern have shown that the market is still have room to go. You can see the room here yourself, though. Still have look at where the market is coming down from. That means the market has a lot to cover in recovery. And I'll say the possibility that the market will recover and surpass this 45,000 index is very, very high. The possibility is high because the quantum of liquidity entering the market is still high. We don't know what the next option will be, whether it's going to be zero interest, and you can see that the government is also benefiting from this, and the possibility of them adjusting it up is very low. But if this interest rate is not low, how will the government even run the economy? How are they going to finance if they don't have money to pay the interest? That is why you see, if even like government are taking other dimension again, trying to the unclaimed dividend, trying to convert it, all of those unbalanced account, it tells you that government are looking at avenue to finance an infrastructure to drive the economy. Yes, only that they have not shown that they are prudent in all this. We're only just hearing that we have not seen, they're not telling Nigeria this is how we have spent this money. Even the budget was saying they've not come out and say out of the budget of 2018, this is what was achieved, this is percentage was implemented. If Nigeria have all those things, it will go a long way to guide us in following our government. I think transparency is what should come up, and so that people will believe them, people will trust them. If people have confidence in the government, I'm telling you, you don't need to talk to more. Nigeria will believe you. But because there's no transparency, some people, set of people in government are living larger while you are telling the poor people to suffer, to sacrifice. Why the people at the top they are not sacrificing? This is the bitterness, the bitter thing in the whole thing, that people are not happy. I think Nigeria's government should become more transparent. Once that is done, you don't need even to have a spokesperson that will be talking on that thing, or communication minister is talking on that thing. If you are transparent, I can see what you are doing. I don't need to come and tell me these people are doing the right thing. But when we are not transparent, even though when you have all the good policies and people are not seeing it, it's not reflecting their life. It's as if you are there alone, eating alone, while the masses are suffering. I think it's time we open our doors. Let's be transparent in everything we are doing. It will go a long way to support us. I say going forward, we'll see the market going up, even as people are skeptical about the expected earnings of banks. I want to let you know that now that the bank result is not going to be bad. Yes, You can sell half and offset some, but I always say when market is going up like this, you can be taking your profit slowly. But for both the buy and signal, we teach you, and what we teach you practice. That is why when we meet a target, we say you sell there, and you also sell because you don't know whether the market will then. When you sell, you move to the next one. When you are trading, you're also going to make money, and then you don't need to bother. You need to also, if you are not in buy and signal, this is the time to maximize that platform and subscribe and be part of it. And in the December retreat, December training, December training, a lot will be dished out. I'm telling you, I have done even my Excel for dividend, which I'm still waiting to see some company. I mean, before that day, everything was set up, for you to know what to do. And I said it that as we speak now, the big funds that are coming, these are not foreign funds, these are still local funds that are still moving from one billion. They are looking for where they can get a better yield. That is important. That is what's interesting them. Better yield, capital appreciation will be a plus. And these are long-term funds. Company that has the capacity or the earnings, capacity to sustain paying, that is where they are looking at. And also, how do you know when a company is paying a good, reasonable of its earnings out? That means that company can sustain operation. But when you're overpaying out, it's sending also signal. That means you as an investor should know all this, and this is going to be part of what we're going to discuss in this training, so that you know the company that you should stick to. If you are there, those that you should take away from your portfolio. And a lot of you can see the topic shows you that the people coming there is going to tell you exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. You don't need to say you are coming to a class after that you're taking. No, a class that immediately after the training you can take position in some stuff and you start also making money from it. See you and God bless you. Yes, we'll draw the curtain here. My name is Ambrose Omodio. Have a nice day.